Hello and welcome to this answer video. This answer video will talk you through the answers for the worksheet subtracting a 3-digit number from another 3-digit number. It'll also talk you through some of the trickier bits involved in this skill. Question 1 wants us to know if the following subtraction is incorrect, and it's a true or false question, so we need to have an answer that's true or false. So we've been given the place value chart with some counters, and we need to put those into digits, in numbers. So count those up in the hundreds, tens and ones, and you get 8 in your hundreds, you'll get 6 in your tens and 5 in your ones for the top number, 865. And it's asking us to subtract 247. So that's what our calculation looks like. Remember, hundreds, tens and ones in a nice column in our calculation, and we always start subtracting from the furthest right, in this case the ones. So 5 subtract 7, 5 take away 7, I can't do because 7's bigger than 5. Go next door, that was a 6, becomes a 5. That exchange 10 then goes to my ones. 15 take 7 is 8. It was a 6 take 4, but now it's a 5 take away 4 in our tens, and that's 1. And then 8 take away 2 is 6. 618 is our answer. And looking at the counters underneath the equals line, they have 622, which is wrong because we know the answer is 618. So number 1 is incorrect, and it says the following subtraction is incorrect, true or false. Well, we know it's incorrect, so it's true, it's incorrect. Number 2 asks us to find the mistake in one of the calculations. So we have A and we have B. Let's have a look at A first. Using the place value chart with the counters, let's put them into numbers. So we have 593 as a top number. We're going to subtract 158. Let's put our equals lines in. I'm not going to put the answer that's already there straight in because I want to work it out for myself to find if there is a mistake. I'm going to use a different colour pen just so we can spot those exchanges. 3 take away 8. Can't do because 8's bigger than 3. Go next door into my tens. Becomes an 8, and then with that exchange 10 goes into our ones. 13 take away 8 then is 5. 8 take 5 is 3, and 5 take 1 is 4. So 435 for A. If you have a look at the counters, we've got 4 in the hundreds, so that's our 400. We've got 3 in the tens and 5 counters in the ones. So A is correct on the worksheet. Let's have a look at B. B is 556. Subtract 382. Again, I'm not going to put the answer straight in. I'm going to work it out and see if I can find a mistake. So remember, start furthest right. In this case, our ones. 6 take away 2 is 4. 5 take away 8 I can't do. 8's bigger than 5, so I've got to go and exchange in my hundreds. It becomes a 4. That exchange goes there in my tens. 15 take 8 then is 7, and 4 take 3 is 1. 174. They got 234, so the mistake is in B. They made an error, a mistake when exchanging. They exchanged in their ones when they should have exchanged from their hundreds into their tens. The answer should be 174. There's a bit more to do for question 3. This is question 3. And it says which description matches each of the calculations below. And we have to prove it. So what I would suggest is you work out those calculations from the beginning. So notice I've set them up, but I've not put the answer that's on the worksheet because I want to work them out for myself just to make sure they're correct. So let's start with the first one. 5 take 4 is 1. 3 take 7 I can't do, so I need to do that exchange. 13 take 7 is 6, and 6 take 4 is 2. 261. So you can see the same answer. I've got the same answer as the worksheet, but the worksheet hasn't shown you the exchanges. So let's carry on working these out until then I can start matching them up. So B, 1 take 9 can't do, so I've got to do an exchange. 11 take 9 is 2. 7 take 2 is 5. 8 take 5 is 3. 352. So again, the answer on the worksheet is the same, so that's correct. But now we have the exchanges there. So that's going to help us work out the answer to the question, to match them to the people's descriptions. And the third one, again, starting furthest right, 3 take 7, can't do, got to do that exchange again. 13 take 7 is 6, 6 take 6 is 0, and 6 take 4 is 2. So that is different on the worksheet. So we have a different answer to the one on the worksheet. So Luke says, my calculation has been exchanged incorrectly. And looks like C has been exchanged incorrectly because they have a different answer. They haven't exchanged on the worksheet. It looks like they've done 7 take away 3 is 4, and that's how they've got the 4 on the worksheet in the counters, whereas they should have done an exchange. So we can match Luke to C. Put a little arrow there. Then we've got 2 left, Harriet and Marco. Let's have a look at what Harriet says. My calculation exchanges from the hundreds column. So she's got an exchange in the hundreds. Now looking at calculation A, we can see that exchange has happened in the hundreds and it's moved over into the tens. So that one must match to Harriet. A matches to Harriet, which must mean the middle one matches to Marco, but let's just check. Marco says, my calculation exchanges from the tens column, and there it is. There's the exchange in the tens column, which moves over into those ones. So B matches to Marco. So that was the answer video for subtracting a 3-digit number from another 3-digit number, and I hope you found it useful. Remember, you can watch the linked video tutorial for this over on kids.classroomsecrets.co.uk, or you can practice this skill with loads more resources over on classroomsecrets.co.uk.